The amount of beauty products we all own is too many. Too much. No one needs this much stuff, which is why it is about time I've started a project pan. Let's go through all my project pan items. I'll show you what I like. I'll show you what I don't like. I'll tell you what's worth it. I'll share the things that I've learned along the way and all the reasons why you should start a project pan as well. But first, if you're new here, my name is Crystalline, but you can call me Chris, and we chat all things mind, body, and planet on this corner of the internet, so I hope you stick around. And of course, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know in the comments if you've heard of project pan before. There's too much in this makeup bag, and I want to show you my project pan products. Here is everything in my makeup bag. Yes, that is just way too much. I have had some of this stuff forever. Some of it I've been gifted. Some of it I bought from being on sale or influenced by an influencer, and it's time we just need to get through it. Let me set this down. I'm gonna run you through a full routine of makeup with my project pan products, and we're gonna talk about each thing I'm putting on, my thoughts on them, and kind of when I think I'm gonna finish them. This calls for classic influencer headband. Get ready with me. Let's start with face products. Here are the two that I've been using in my project pan. Number one is the Tower 28 Skin Tint. It is technically a tinted sunscreen, but it's, you know, a face tint. I actually really love this one. I love it a lot. The reason why it's in my project pan is because there's only a little bit left, so I think I can use it up pretty quickly. And also where it screws on, there's actually a hole in it. It broke. So every time I try to get product out, it ends up coming out the side and not out of the nozzle. The other face product that is in my project pan is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This one I bought, and maybe you recognize it because it's quite popular on the internet. This one I bought because a lot of influencers were posting about it and said how much they love it. And I'll be honest, I don't love it. I don't love it because this is the lightest shade. And as you can see, it is a lot darker than my skin. Shout out my pale girlies out there. You'll know the pain. And also, I think this has made me realize that I don't love a glowy skincare look. I don't. I think it doesn't make my makeup stay on really long. I think it makes my face feel sticky and almost like oily and greasy. And also a glowy makeup routine kind of highlights imperfections rather than concealing them, which is I feel like kind of what makeup's meant for, maybe? I don't know. Needless to say, I am not a huge glowy makeup girly. I can't believe I'm doing this with the microphone. Smart or dumb? I don't know. Next we're going for, oh my god, see? It came out the side, not the nozzle. Okay, I put that usually down as a base, the Halo Glow, and then I put this on top. I think the biggest thing that I've learned with Project Pan is that it's not necessarily about using products that you don't like. It's some of the products that are in my project pan are ones that I do like. It's just like you kind of need to get rid of them. I always feel nervous that things are going to expire by the time I actually get around to finishing them up. So it's kind of like a race to the finish line. Now that we have our base, moving on to concealer. So I've been using the Kosas concealer. I swear this thing lasts forever. I don't mind it. I think I like the Ilia concealer a little bit better, but this one's still pretty good. It's also super pale, which it's the winter time right now, so it's the perfect shade for me. This concealer is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, the multi-use concealer. I bought this because, again, an influencer recommended it. They said that this product is wonderful to use as a cream contour. So I bought it in a darker shade. I think I bought it in too dark of a shade. Makes my makeup look a little bit muddy. Again, it's more of the glowy makeup look, and so I do feel like things can feel a little muddied. So this is how I've been working this on. I used to put it directly on my face, but not anymore because it just was not working for me. So instead, I squeeze up some product and I put it on my hand, and then I use a brush to take the exact amount that I need and put it right where I use a contour. One thing about putting it on my hand and then using a brush, it does feel a little wasteful because obviously this is more product than I actually need to use, but I have a better experience with it, and honestly, it's a product in my project pan anyways, so I'm using it up and that's all that matters. I'd rather use it than not use this and throw it away when it expires. I posted a video on the rise of project pan and just how inspiring it's been to see other women who are committed to using up their beauty products. I mean, obviously it inspired me to do it myself, but also I think what's really cool is it's opened my eyes to how few products we actually need. Like if I'm traveling, I do not bring this entire makeup bag with me. I only bring like my go-to select products. So I bring usually like my base, I bring a blush, and I bring a mascara. That's it. And the rest of this doesn't even get touched. Next up on my project pan is this plastic-free blush. I actually really like this blush. It was a gift from the brand, so I will disclose that. But I use it to the point where, look at the inside. I don't know if this means that the blush is done now, but there is technically still product. This happened just recently. The problem with plastic-free packaging, one, much better for the environment, so love to see that, but it also just does not last as long as plastic, which maybe this is motivation to actually use up products. But if you can look at this, it actually just looks a little bit just disheveled, you know, like the cardboard is starting to rip. It's just been used for a really long time. Same concept with the cream contour I use with my blush. No, it's broken now, so see how this goes. I put it on my hand and then take the product that I need from my hand. Again, it gives me like a better makeup look. I actually melted it back into the container. But anyways, this is the extent of what's left. So I think I can use that up pretty quickly here. Okay, so I tap that and then right on my cheek. I like to use this on my lips as well. We're moving closer. We're getting through that. I have these compostable makeup wipes that I've been using. These are from Naturacare. I'll show you the packaging. These are from Naturacare. I really love them, especially because I put a lot of makeup product on my hand and then I'll use this to wipe it off. So it's a better eco alternative to a wipe that is not compostable. So I love that. Great ingredients as well. 2 more items in this makeup routine. This is the Honest Beauty foundation powder. Setting powder. It is not translucent, and that's why I don't love it, but there is quite a bit of it. If you can see in the back here, there's quite a bit of product still left in here, so I just need to use it up and then I can move on to something I like a little more. Tip, 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 tap. Then I put it under my eyes. This really helps with keeping mascara actually on my eyes rather than it kind of like, I don't know, like transferring onto my under eyes. So I usually do my T-zone. I do where my kind of jawline is, make it snatched. And then last but not least on the makeup routine project pan is the Tower 28 mascara. This is actually a newer one. I switched from a black mascara to a brown mascara and I really love it. I think it looks a lot better. My skin tone, as I've mentioned multiple times, is quite pale, so I think the brown feels like it blends in a little bit more with my skin rather than feeling like it is too much of a contrast. So I do love that. This one is quite new. I've always been pretty good with mascaras. I did have a few that I posted on some of my YouTube shorts and on my Instagram reels when I was originally going through what I was putting in my project pan. And one of them was from 2 years ago and was so like fully like the product inside of it was just like cakey and really goopy and gooey, and a lot of people said that means it went bad, so I tossed that one, unfortunately. So I have finished quite a few products in Project Pan, and something that people don't talk about is how rewarding it feels when you actually finished a product. I want to go through some of my empties already, give you a little review. I'm back. Here are my empties. There are quite a few that I finished. I started this back in mid-December, maybe mid to early December. So we're making some pretty good progress. This Kopari lip gloss, Cloud Lip Cloud, yeah, Tripeptide Lip Cloud by Kopari. This was my very first item that I finished within my project pan, so that was exciting. Prior to this, I don't think I'd ever actually finished a lip gloss, so that was definitely rewarding. I used this instead of like a chapstick, but it still took me maybe like a full month. I had half of it left and it took me maybe another month to use it. So maybe 2 months. I don't even know. It took me a while to finish this bad boy up. So it was very rewarding whenever I finished it. I also had the Ordinary The Age A solution. I had this for probably 3 years, finally finished it. Ended up not just using it on my face, but I used it on like the back of my arms where I get some of those like, what are they, like KP, you know, the little red bumps that you might get on your skin. So I used it on there. It did help, but I would not repurchase it. Had this shower gel, the Sleepy Bear shower gel from Lush. This smells divine. I love a scented body wash. I do not love a scented lotion. So something fun fact about me. I love a scented body wash, not a scented lotion. Anyways, but the shower gel was wonderful. I would repurchase this. It just feels like it's very little for the price that you pay for it. So on that note, maybe I won't repurchase it. I finished up the, I don't even know how to pronounce this, the Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. This one is really popular for a lot of people, especially if you have a lot of red tones in your skin. I feel like when I put it on, I did put it on over a couple sunburns, and that did work nicely, but I put it on and I feel like it covered up my freckles, and I didn't love how high of a coverage it had. Last but not least is the Mistela multi-purpose balm. This uses avocado extracts. I love this. I actually travel with this. It's in a metal container, a metal tube, which I think is super cool and super sustainable. So I am going to cut this one up, and then I will put it in the recycling bin because aluminum is recyclable, and that is freaking cool if you ask me. I'm leaving the frame because I'm gonna grab something really quick. Hold on. I'll keep you company. How's your day going? You having a good day? Because I have this one product here that I think we can finish together right now on camera. I think we can do it. So this is the Body Shop Boost Whipped Body Cream, and there's so little left. I thought it would be fun to finish a Project Pan item on video. So here is what is left in the container. As you can see, very little. So I'm going to throw that on my hand. And then we can call this one and done. Oh my gosh, okay, let me take off my ring. Usually I take off my rings whenever I do anything related to skincare. That's why I'm not wearing my wedding ring right now. And we have finally finished it. There is no better feeling than finishing a full container of something that you bought. I bought this in March of 2024. It is now January of 2025. So I've had this for a long time. And it's just because, again, I mentioned this before, but I do not love a scented lotion. And while it does smell really good, if I put a scented lotion all over my body, the smell is too much for me. Like it's too much for me. If this was in a body wash, I would have been done with it within the month because I love a scented body wash. So I still need to go back through here and then really make sure I get out all the little bits of lotion in there and put them on like my elbows and stuff. But I'm calling this one done. I'm calling it done. Okay, there you have it. That is my Project Pan routine. That is the progress on all of the makeup products I've been doing. Let me know if you're starting a Project Pan as well. I love watching these videos. I love seeing what other people are working through. And I love getting people's advice on how they made their way through Project Pan without buying new products. And if you know, like you slip up, like, I mean, we're not perfect. I'm probably going to accidentally, I already did actually. Today I bought a shampoo bar. And technically, I'm not done with my shampoo bar yet, but I was prepping for it, okay? This is my current routine of the products I've finished. The things I've learned from Project Pan are endless, and I'm still learning. I'm only about like a month and a half through this process, and it feels really rewarding to look at my makeup bag, look at the cabinets in my bathroom, and slowly see the products in there quite like dwindling down. Because right now it feels cluttered. It's too much stuff. No one needs this amount of stuff. So thank you for sticking around. Let me know if you want more updates of this as the months go on and I continue to make my way through my beauty products. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!